Lori, a show designed to give a better perspective on relationships no matter what the circumstance may be. You can start, have, and keep unstoppable relationships. Lori Ann Davis can tell you how. Have questions? Need answers? Ask Lori.
Thank you for tuning in to the only station giving you double the information and inspiration. WDRB Media and WGIV, the soul of Charlotte. This is Ask Lori, and I'm your host, Lori Ann Davis. Don't let love and passion get lost in your life. As your relationship specialist, I'm here to share secrets with you every week, helping you to create unstoppable relationships. I want to welcome you to the show this week. I am so pleased that you have joined us today. I am here to help you find, keep, and renew love and passion in your relationships. Whether you're single or you're in a relationship, this show is for you. I bring you the benefits of 28 years of experience helping people create the relationships of their dreams, and I'm here to help you with yours. Do you have questions? I want to hear from you. Please email me all of your questions at WGIVasklori@gmail.com. That's LORI@gmail.com. Then be sure to listen in every week for answers. You can also listen to my Ask Lori segment on the Profit and Growth Hour every Tuesday at 5 p.m., where Dr. Business and I will be answering more of your relationship questions. Today, we are going to be discussing how to make him fall in love with you again and again. After all, it is February, the season of love, so let's talk about how to have more love in your life. But first, we need to thank our sponsors. I want to let you know about a very special workshop coming up on Saturday, March 21st. It's called the Sales Workshop, and it's being run by a friend of mine, Jason Owens. If you own a small business or want to start a business, I can highly recommend this workshop to you. And for all the listeners of the Ask Lori radio show, Jason is giving you a special discount. There's a special promo code for you. And it's Lori, L-O-R-I. Use that at checkout, and you can attend this full-day workshop for only $97. Go to workshop.tv and register for Jason's workshop now. We also want to thank our sponsor, Newton CPA. Knowledge is power, but only if you use it. Newton CPA has the knowledge to do taxes, to resolve tax problems, to show me how to plan and prepare, and they can do the same for you. From bookkeeping to CFO outsourcing, the Newton team and network of professionals has the knowledge. Use them. I do. And gain the power to focus on what you do best. Because knowledge is power, but only if you use it. Call Newton CPA at 803-810-0824. That's 803-810-0824. Today, we are discussing how to make him fall in love with you again and again. This is the month of love, and it seems like the perfect time to talk to you about how to make your guy fall in love with you. Whether you're single or already in a relationship, this show will give you ideas of how to make him fall for you and stay in love with you, or possibly fall back in love with you. Men are attracted to us, ladies, and stay attracted to us by how they feel when they are with us. He needs to feel happier with you than without you. He needs to feel appreciated and respected. We're going to talk about ways to do this when we come back, so don't go anywhere. Get your pen and your paper ready. Stay tuned, because when we come back, we are going to learn how to make him fall in love with you again and again. You're listening to Ask Lori, and I'm your host, Lori Ann Davis. You're tuned in to WDRB Media and WGIV, the soul of Charlotte.
I'm Peyton Manning, and I joined Nationwide because they put members first. And what's important to you is important to them.
What about my car?
Yep.
My retirement?
Uh-huh.
Our house?
Definitely. Protecting what you care about. Just another way Nationwide does it right. Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Paid spokesperson, subject to underwriting guidelines and scales and availability vary.
Contact Nationwide agent Chance Perry for a free quote today. The only chance you want to take when protecting your business, life, and belongings. It's 704-554-5701. That's 704-554-5701.
This is Dr. Business, editor-in-chief of the Profit and Growth magazine, asking you to go to www.wgivcharlotte.com to read our magazine. The Profit and Growth magazine is filled with information and inspiration regarding business, relationships, fashion, entertainment, prosperity, real estate, fitness, and the list goes on and on. We need this magazine a part of our digital library so we can continue to profit and grow in every area of our lives. So please take this opportunity to read the Profit and Growth magazine in its entirety on WGIVCharlotte.com. Then be so kind as to share it with others, a part of your email and social media distribution. It is our prayer that your lives are blessed and enriched as a result.
Katrina at Divine Touch Photography will magnify your moments, help you promote your business, improve your appearance, and enhance your memories. Divine Touch Photography does it all, specializing in weddings, private and social events, headshots, and so much more. Right now, you can get unlimited images and a free 8x10 glossy printed portfolio with the purchase of any individual or group photography session. For more information, call 704-813-9333. 704-813-9333, or just visit DivineTouchPhotography.com. Earn double the coverage and up to $200 off all event and wedding packages. Certain rules and restrictions apply. Contact a Divine Touch Photography associate for more details. That's Divine Touch Photography, 704-813-9333.
Welcome back to WDRB Media and WGIV, the soul of Charlotte, and those streaming live through the free TuneIn Radio app. You're listening to Ask Lori, and I'm your host, Lori Ann Davis. If you're just tuning in, we are discussing how to make him fall in love with you again and again. But first, I have something really exciting to tell you. I want to tell you about Ladyhood. They are presenting a signature event, Teapots and Polka Dots. On March 14th, Ladyhood grooms young ladies as they move from little girls to ladies. It's time to bring back the old values. So please join me and my little girls at Teapots and Polka Dots. Find out all the details on ladyhood.com. That's LADIHOOD.com. We can't wait to see you there. So today, whether you are single or whether you are in a relationship, whether you're a guy or whether you're a girl, we're going to be talking about how to make him fall in love with you again and again. Ladies, you have to listen to this. And gentlemen, if you're listening, take notes. You're going to know what the ladies are looking for. So this is going to help you as well. One of the first things, ladies, we can do to make our guys fall in love with us and stay in love with us is appreciate them. If you're dating, I want you to be sure to say thank you for the dinner, for whatever has happened on the date, whatever initiative the guy is taking. I hear so many times from men that they took a lady to a nice restaurant or they planned some special event. The date ended and she didn't even say thank you. So appreciating men is a big deal. If you're in a relationship, ladies, a man's going to lose interest and quit trying to please you if he feels like he isn't being successful. It's important to know that guys want to please us. They really do. But if what they hear most is complaining or criticism or they don't get any response at all, they're going to eventually quit trying. And if you're in a relationship, their feelings for you are going to change. Men stay in love when they are appreciated, and they fall out of love when they're not. Men really do want to succeed with us, so we need to let them know that they are being successful at being a good partner or being a good date. It's okay to tell them what makes you happy if they don't know. They're not mind readers, so sometimes you need to let them know what you would like. We need to communicate with each other, but be sure to do it in a positive way. They're going to hear you better if they are getting positives from you instead of negatives. So what else can we do? How about accepting him for who he is? Men need to feel like you love them and accept them and like them for who they are, not who you would like them to be. He will fall in love with you over and over again when he feels safe to share his heart, safe to be vulnerable, to be who he is, knowing that you will love and respect him unconditionally. This is the same kind of love we give to our children if we have them. But sometimes we really do forget to give that same unconditional love to our partner. So remember to do that. Ladies, be fun. Be light, be upbeat. Guys absolutely hate drama. They are attracted to our happiness and they want to have fun with us. I know that sometimes things happen in life and we can't always be happy, but I'm talking about the overall feel of the relationship. So if you find yourself complaining a lot or being very needy and demanding, this is going to turn your guy off. He wants to support you when you're going through a tough time, and by all means, let him do so. But overall, he is going to stay attracted to you when he feels good around you. So what do you need to do? Add more fun to the relationship. Go for walks. Go do things together. Enjoy yourself. The added benefit to this is you're going to find that you're happier more often, right? And your relationship is going to grow. And if you're dating and you've been fun on the date and you've said thank you and you have appreciated him, guess what? You're going to get another date much more likely than somebody else. So we want to put you at the top 10% of that dating pool. And ladies, when you're in a relationship, he is going to go around telling all his guy friends how fabulous you are, how wonderful you are. And you know what? You're going to feel good that he feels that way. So we have one more point to cover. If you know anything about men, you are not going to be surprised at the last point we are covering. I talk about on the radio show all the time that we want to have more love and passion in our lives. So if we want to keep a guy in love with us, we're going to flirt. We're going to be fun. We're going to be sexy. If you're dating, we need to turn the sexiness down maybe a notch or two in the beginning. You're going to want to flirt. You're going to want to be fun to be around. But if you're in a relationship, you're going to want to tune up the sexy a notch or two, right? Your guy needs to know that you think he's sexy, that you're physically attracted to him in order for him to stay in love with you. He is going to feel, Dr. Business and I talk on his show all the time, and we talk about making your guy feel like Superman. And every time I say that, I picture that big S on the Superman shirt or costume, whatever that he's wearing. That's how your guy's going to feel when he feels like that you're attracted to him, that you think he's hot, you think he's sexy, that you want him and you want to be with him. He is going to feel attracted, and that makes him feel good about himself. It makes him feel good about himself not only with you, but it makes him feel good about life in general. So it's a great gift, ladies, that you can give your guy by letting him know that you are attracted to him. Research shows that men need to be flirted with on a regular basis in order to stay happy in their relationships. And so this is something that you're doing for him, but guess what? It's fun to flirt. It's fun to feel sexy. It's fun to feel feminine. We enjoy that and we get just as much out of it as the guy does. And then what happens is when we do all of these things, when we appreciate him and we're focusing on the positives and we're saying thank you, we're telling him how important he is and all the things he did right, when we're accepting him for who he is, when we're being fun, when we're flirting, when we're being sexy, guess what? That is keeping our frame of mind in a positive frame of mind. So we're feeling good about life in general. We're feeling good about ourselves. We're feeling good about our relationships. We're feeling connected to our partner. If you have listened to the show at all, you have heard me talk about that if you're in a relationship and physical intimacy and sex is part of that relationship, that connection that you share during lovemaking is like no other bond. There's hormones involved. There's a closeness that really is the cement that bonds your relationship together. So all of these things that I am giving you are great for your guy. He's going to feel awesome. He's going to think you are the best, ladies, and he's never going to want to be apart from you. And you're going to feel really good because you're being positive. Your relationship is improving. Or if you're dating and you're doing these things, the guy's going to be interested. He's going to be pursuing you. And so you're going to feel good as well. So flirt, be sexy, enjoy each other. There is nothing like the feeling of being in love, of having those butterflies in your stomach when you're around your partner. It takes some work, it takes intention, it takes your mind being focused on the right thing. But it is so worth it when you wake up every morning feeling excited that you're sharing your life with this guy or that you're attracting just the right man into your life. You're going to feel fabulous. So do this for you, ladies. Do this for your guy. And let me know. Write in and tell me not only your questions, but write in and tell me how your dating is going, that it's so much better because you're following this. Or write in and tell me how much more attention your guy is giving you. Because I promise you, if you do these things that we are talking about today, ladies, your guy is going to be happy. He's going to give you more attention. He's going to be happier with you. You're both going to feel better about your relationship. So trust me, you know what I'm talking about. You have nothing to lose. I want you to have more love and passion in your life. So let me know how it goes. And after the break, we will continue our discussion on how to make him fall in love with you again and again. You're listening to Ask Lori, and I'm your host, Lori Ann Davis. You're tuned in to WDRB Media and WGIV, the soul of Charlotte. If you or a loved one are unable to venture easily from your home due to injury, illness, or disability, Compassion Salon Services can provide you with a rejuvenating hair salon service in the privacy and comfort of your own home. Please call 704-774-2204 for more information or visit us on the web at compassionsalon.com. Compassion Salon Services for immobilized persons. We believe the enrichment of life lies through compassion for the soul. So call us at 704-774-2204. That's 704-774-2204 for your in-home salon services. Zippy Shell Mobile Self-Storage is the most convenient and affordable short and long-term storage solution in the Charlotte and surrounding areas. Call 704-323-4056. We are convenient. We deliver the storage containers to your door. You load it at your convenience. We pick it up and store it for you and return it when you are ready. Our facility is alarmed and climate controlled. Save time, save money, save everything with Zippy Shell. Call us at 704-323-4056. That's 704-323-4056. We are part of Premier Barter Exchange and are a family-owned and operated company.
Hey family, it's time to go get your blessing. This is Dr. Business, host of the Profit and Growth Hour and author of the anticipated newly released book entitled Birthing the Greatness Within. I'm sharing with you the keys to unlocking the greatness inside of you and how to birth it out so that your purpose can come to pass. For more information, go to www.drbusiness.com. drbusiness.com. That's DRBIZNESS.com. If you'd like to know more about me, here's what others are saying.
I know and I trust that with Dr. Biz and them, that my business is going to grow. Profit and growth is exactly what Salon Encore needs to take me to the next level.
You know, my name is Mike Jones. I'm from Legacy Limousine as well. And I just want to say with Dr. Business, you know, you ever heard the saying that God puts you where you need to be? Well, that's where we need to be with Dr. Business.
So go get your blessing by visiting www.drbusiness.com and order your copy today.
Welcome back to WDRB Media and WGIV, the soul of Charlotte, and those streaming live through the free TuneIn Radio app. You're listening to Ask Lori, and I'm your host, Lori Ann Davis. If you're just tuning in, we've been discussing how to make him fall in love with you again and again. But first, if you're frustrated in search for that soulmate, I want you to join my Successful Singles Meetup group and learn how you can find and keep that ideal partner. You can find all the information on my website. That's LoriAnnDavis.com, LoriAnnDavis.com, and I can't wait to see you at my next meetup group. We have been talking about making him fall in love with you again and again. Do you remember when you were first together and you couldn't get enough of each other? Do you remember how good it felt to know that he wanted only you and was in love with you? The beginning of a relationship is so wonderful with all that chemistry flowing, all those feel-good hormones racing through our bodies. Eventually, though, we make it past that beginning stage of the relationship. And in a long-term relationship or marriage, there are times when we are sort of more or less in love with our partner. So in order to have that unstoppable relationship that I talk about, we need to keep the love alive and not let it take a backseat in our lives. So we have been talking about how to keep him interested in you and interested in the relationship. And don't worry, the next segment we do next week, we're going to talk about how to make her fall in love with you again and again. So there is equal billing here. And I want to remind you that if you want to find or renew or keep love and passion in your life, that I am always here to help you. So remember that for more information, you can check out my website at LoriAnnDavis.com, LoriAnnDavis.com, where you can read my blogs, you can find out what events I have coming up, you can follow me on social media, you can join my Successful Singles group. I really am here to help you create the relationship that you have always wanted and that you deserve. And listeners, I have something special for you. It's the month of February and love is in the air, and I am offering a very special February special. Call me today at 704-999-1781. I have some half-price sessions that I am offering just for the month of February. So before those sessions book up, you're going to want to call me to book yours. It's 704-999-1781, and I really am looking forward to hearing from you and seeing what I can't do to help you. We're discussing how to make him fall in love with you over and over again. So there really is that nothing like that feeling of being in love. It takes work. It takes attraction to keep love in your life alive, but it really is worth that effort. If you're in a relationship, I want you to wake up every morning feeling excited to be sharing your life with such a wonderful partner who loves you back. So let's go over, in case you're just tuning in, just a little bit about how we're going to do that. Remember, ladies, we're going to appreciate him. We are going to let him know all of the things he does, the little things he does that you appreciate. So many times we get into this habit of telling our partner the things that they have done wrong, and we really don't spend enough time telling them what they have done right. So we want to let him know how wonderful he is and all the things we appreciate him. And when we do that, he is going to feel more attracted. He's going to feel more in love with us. And so both of you are going to be happier. Remember that you're going to make sure that you accept him for who he is. And I know this can be difficult sometimes. You've been in a relationship for a while and you think, really? Why are you doing that again? Why did you forget to take out the trash? Why all those little things that annoy me? If you would just change a little bit, you'd be the perfect partner, right? But what I want you to remember is that you chose him the way he was. And so you can negotiate sometimes on small things that need to be changed. But you want him to feel safe and secure and loved and accepted for who he is. Because don't you want to feel the same way in the relationship? So that really is a way to keep your relationship alive and to keep him in love with you. We talked about being fun. We talked about trying to make sure that every single day you include some fun in your relationship, no matter what's going on in your life. We talked about being flirty. We talked about being sexy and having that physical intimacy and sex being a part of your relationship. This will keep him attracted to you. It will keep him in love with you. It's going to keep the two of you bonded, and both of you are going to be happier. And ladies, if you're listening and you're dating, you're going to do some of the same things. You're going to make sure that you appreciate your date. Even if you don't ever want to see him again, tell him thank you. Let him know what he did right. It's the right thing to do. And if you can't accept him for who he is and continue dating him, then be polite, end the dating relationship and move on. But don't ask him to change. Don't expect him to change. Be fun and flirt appropriately depending on where you are in your dating. But that is going to go a long way also for getting him to call you and ask you out again. So I want you to take these tips. I want you to apply them. I want you to let me know how it goes. I promise this is going to help your relationships. So if you would like more information, I want you to check out my blogs, my videos on my websites, write in your questions. Feel free to contact me at wgivasklory@gmail.com and let me know what I can do to help you. For more information, I want to let you know about a 4-part CD set that I have recorded with Dr. Business. We have one CD for each of my secrets to unstoppable relationships. We are sharing with you 4 hours worth of tips on how to improve your relationships. Find out how to get your copy today by going to my website, LoriAnnDavis.com. That's LORIANN Davis.com. And I really hope that some of the information we have given you today is going to help you find, keep, and renew love and passion in your life. I want you to join us next week when we reveal more secrets for you. This time we are going to be talking about how to keep her in love with you. So you don't want to miss that one. I want you to have more love and passion in your life, not only for the weekend, but for every day. So thank you, family, for tuning in, and continue to tune in every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. And also listen to my Ask Lori segment on the Profit and Growth Hour every Tuesday at 5 p.m., where Dr. Business and I will be answering all of your relationship questions. I'm Lori Ann Davis, and you've been listening to Ask Lori on WDRB Media and WGIV, the soul of Charlotte. Have a wonderful weekend.